Let's go. What's up, Dilly Gang? Coming to you once again, and in this video, we're going to do a quick remake of Janet Jackson's Control. There was just a remake or a behind-the-scenes video of the producers doing that track. It's actually pretty cool. It featured Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. When I saw the video, I looked at Jimmy Jam and I was like, "Whoa, man, you look a lot different." And apparently, what the situation was that he had lost some weight. Now, I don't know exactly how he lost the weight. I don't believe he was sick. He's probably had surgery. So if you guys know how he lost the weight, let me know in the chat room below. You know, I'm on a weight loss journey myself. And we're going to continue to keep this thing moving forward. So let's talk about some of the details with this beat before we get to it. So this was released in 1986, and it was recorded in Flight Time Studios. Now, there is something I just learned about Flight Time Studios, is that the area over there in Adena was demolished, and I'm very sad to learn about this a few months later, but it was just demolished last year. Of course, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are now based out in L.A., but they had a studio and a lot of hits were recorded at that location. The location was razed, as I think the article went, and apartment housing was later built upon that location. So heartbreaking story that I heard about that, but you know, that was actually somewhere I wanted to see, and it just kind of adds to the urgency that if there's some studios you want to see, and if they don't give you if they don't want to give you a tour, buy some time. I know that studios are dealing with a lot. So I know I said a lot. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. I just want to make sure you do that. And if you like this type of content, make sure you please let me know in the comment section below, and that feedback is very important. So that helps inspire me to do more of these and hit different genres and things of that nature as we go forward into this REMAKERT2K series, season 1 in 2021. So once again, just to break it down, I'm using the MPC software, and I have a few synthesizers that I designed. This is a very syncopated track. So we're just gonna, so let's do that right there. We're gonna start with 120 BPM. And once again, what I want to make sure I do is do different parts. So we got a few synthesizers, simple bass line, some drums that's going to be put out in the kit. It's going to feature 90s New Jack Swing, codenamed the Wagyu kit, but I don't know, I might come up with a different name for it. So we're just going to start off with that synth line right there. 2, 3, 4, and once again, you know, this is an approximation, so it's not going to sound exactly, you know, the original. So let's hear this. We got some drums. Let's do this. So got the clap there, and let's put that down. 3, 4, and we're just going to add different sounds. So we got the MPC. I'm using note repeat, and I'm using 30-second notes to kind of give it that fast hat. And you just add sounds there, so we're going to quantize back on sync note. Let's see. And you just add layers, and so as you can see, we're adding different things there, and just. All right, so let's add the tambourine. And we're going to add some congas there. So let's add some congas. And so that's kind of a, kind of a basic thing there. So we got the drums down. So let's add the bass line. I think the bass line will be good for this. So And as you can see, you just got a simple bass line coming from the expand plugins. And the synthesizer is also there. So we're going to add the little voice sound. And I'm just adding a expand plugin for the voices. Let's put that choir in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I mean, if you hear this already, it really sounds like kind of like meetings in the ladies' room. That same flavor, you got that same gated snare, and you know, this was produced in '86, so we're talking about MPCs or Oberheim drum machines, and then we got the Junos like rolling sounds, you know, for those synthesizer sounds. And even Korg had polysynths now. You know, everybody was kind of going at it with the polysynths, but in this beat, I just kind of redid it using a Serum plugin, which you can see on the screen right here. And you know, it's pretty cool. This is a simple patch I designed, and so this is that kind of funky. Hear that? So when we add that in there, it's gonna really, like, I'll just kind of jam along with it so you can kind of hear what you can do with that synthesizer, get that flavor. You can jam with it. And you can go up high. I don't know, you know, y'all can let me know. I mainly play by ear. So when I play by ear, I really know what chord it is. So here's the question for this video for those who may know. What chord is this? I'll spell it out for you. It's a B flat, C, E flat, and an F sharp, or G flat, however you want to call it. So we're going to put that in there, but it's that chord. You got this chord. All kinds of funky stuff there. But it's kind of like a synth brass that I designed. I didn't want to add too much color or too much coarsiness to it. Of course, you can add chorus and reverb to it. But we're just really focusing on the groove of that. And this really is a 2-bar groove. And of course, there's different sections of the song. But in the interest of this remake, you know, I think it's a really cool thing. So let's hear how that sounds with everything put together like this. So let's expand the sequence to 4 BPM, well, 4 bars. And once again, if you wonder what I'm using the MPC software. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, round. That sounds good. Let's see how that sounds together. Here we go. Just want to get rid of that. I can mute that. I can mute that pad, and now we just got that. So as you can see on the screen, in this mode, you can add sounds and take them out, and you can bring all kinds of sounds like that together. So let's go ahead and break it down. So we got the pad, we got the drum sounds coming on a new kit, which will be on the drum kit I'm going to be releasing soon. And also we got this kind of like this plucky. I mean, that sound is very easy to achieve on most synthesizers, hardware synthesizers. I mean, you can add that in there. Let's play it in. Let's add it in there for fun. Kind of like that plucky sound. We got that in there. We got the bass line. which comes on Expand. I think they played that live. What do you think in the comments? Do you think they played a lot of these parts live, or did they sequence everything? I think the drums were probably sequenced, and then they played a lot of stuff live. But you know, programming different sections takes a little bit of work, and then just the way they tracked it back in '86. I don't think we were doing digital tracking at the time. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section below. Were they doing digital tracking in 1986? I think they were probably tracking to analog tape at the time. I don't think DAT took over yet. I think DAT is like kind of a 90s technology, digital audio tape. And even then, I think you can only get 8 tracks on digital audio tape. But it'd be fun to experiment with that. But it might be kind of tricky to get that kind of equipment, and even more work to hook it all up, and even more work to get it to the mixer. So let's do a listen to that real quick. A little bit of extra stuff I added in there for fun. I like it. Yeah. Definitely a good one right there. Let me know if you like this type of content. Let me know what you think about this remake. Once again, it's just a remake. It's not going to be an exact duplicate copy. But, you know, the intention is to just show how these layers are put together using whatever music production software you have. You can use MPC, FL Studio, Machine, Logic. The list goes on and all that good stuff. And I really appreciate everybody for leaving me their feedback on the previous remake videos. Really cool. Definitely like to read the comments and see what you guys think out there on the internet, out there on YouTube. So shout out to the Dilly Gang. Before I go, you get a touch. Touch! And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Let's go.
Continuing on the sound design legacy brought to you by DillyOT2K.com, we now introduce to you Dim Chords Volume 2, a soul-filled loop pack containing 30 90s R&B chord progressions in the style of Teddy Riley, Babyface, and many others from the golden age of R&B. You can loop, chop, transpose, and sculpt these loops into your next placed platinum hit for today's demands on music production. Keep it old school or add some fresh paint with the MIDI files also included in this library. Last and not least, all loops are royalty-free with no catches. Dim Chords Volume 2 continues the legacy, bringing the past into the future. Purchase Dim Chords Volume 2 today and be inspired now. Use the discount code to receive your discount off the street price.